What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. And I will no longer bring up my Jets in any talk at all. They are an embarrassment. Ugh. Like, I know in my head, like, they're not a good team. The offensive line is terrible. Sam Darnold is not this quarterback who I think he is. Like, I don't think he's... There are times where he is, and other times he looks like, well, the way he did in New England, in the New England game. But it's just, I let other people, change my mind. I start reading stuff. I go, hey, you know what? I think they are right. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. This is going to be the time. I knew. My initial reaction is typically correct or along the right path. I knew they were going to get crushed, but I kept on getting talked back into it, and then I go, oh no, they're going to win. They're going to shock. They shock no one. They never. If they were, this is what would happen if they shocked. If they scored a point, that would be them shocking the world. Sam Darnold, they just have guys just teeing up on him, no one blocking him. And then they go, well, why is he throwing off his back foot? Because he's tired of getting hit so much. And it's just the second game. It's just the coaching, for the New England Patriots is on another level compared to what we have. I'm so happy we didn't get Mike McCarthy and we got this guy, Mr. Ives. And so I'm done with that. I'm done talking about it. We can move right along. Now, you have football, Panini Prizm coming out. And at first I was going to start going back and look at all the hobby boxes and all the prices and things like that. And for the most part, they generally stay the same price. I'll go for more. Because there's always going to be somebody, a quarterback or something, that people want to collect. Like last year, we have all the 3 quarterbacks are all bums. 4 quarterbacks, sorry. And then you have Saquon Barkley. And so that price goes up. Well, the year before that, you have Pat Mahomes. And you still have people worried about the first off the line boxes that they bought. Don't. It might take a little bit longer, but they're not going to go below what you paid for them, unless no quarterback. Kyle Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Daniel Jones, they all crap the bed, and they could all crap the bed. But as you go through the line down the years, there's going to be someone or somebody that you're going to want to collect. And looking at the Panini Silver, and as you go back, they're called Prizm. They're just called Prizm. If you look at the PSA website, and I was looking at the pop reports for Prizms and silvers and things like that. Actually, the silvers for last year, there's not too many. There's not too many Sam Darnolds, maybe 50, 60. Same with Baker Mayfield. Lamar Jackson, there's hardly any. So that's why they're really expensive, those silvers. Actually, as you go further along, like Pat Mahomes, there's 500 or 600 Prizms, and you'll see Prizm, which is the same thing as the silver. I think the silvers and the Prizms, with regards to football, are going to hold their value because the population is so low, as opposed to basketball, where I think you're going to start this not going to be as high. They'll still be, they'll still go for money. It's like, we'll compare it to baseball. You have Topps Update. There's a gajillion Topps Update, Acuna, Soto, whatever. It's not, they're base cards, yet they're going for $75, $80 in a PSA 10, maybe even more. So the silvers are still rarer than the bases. So there's still going to be a decent amount of money. Now, are they going to be the amounts of money like they were, 2012, 13, 14? I don't think so. I think Luka Doncic is actually going to go down a little bit, not because of his play, just because the population of it. And listening to Sports Card Investor, I 100% agreed with what he had to say with regards to the colors. I think basketball in particular, the colors are going to be much more in demand just because of the scarcity, as opposed to baseball where they've already figured that out. They're a little ahead. I don't know, basketball is just but it is what it is. Same thing with stupid football and that national treasures. I think that's just going to stay the same because people are stupid and moronic, and the fact that 99 vertical is worth more money than a 25 is just, I just want to bash my head against the wall. It's just stupid. But Panini Prizm, I think, is always going to be a good bet and a good deal because the scarcity's there. And again, we're really looking for quarterbacks. There's really no one else. Maybe a player might have a good year, so his card will spike up. But any long-term investment, I really don't see it. But there you have it. I think you can buy the boxes. You'll be safe. You buy into case breaks. You know, you're gambling. You're trying to get that big autograph. I'm going to say the big one is Kyle Murray. That's the guy you want to get. So Arizona's going to be the most money. Daniel Jones will be as well. Dwayne Haskins is he's teetering off a little bit, which may be a good buying opportunity if you guys think that he is going to do well. So just take that into consideration. All right, guys. Been rather slow with regards to me buying stuff because I'm in a sticky situation. So I need to start selling, but I am too damn tired. The baby makes my life rough. I can take pictures of cards while I'm holding him, but it's just tough. It is very tough. I did, however, buy 2 boxes of Topps Update hangers. Now, I was listening to Jab's family on YouTube. I was watching him open up some jumbos, and he was talking about price per card. Now, obviously, anyone can do this. You can see the amount of cards, how much you pay, and just divide it, and you figure out the price per card. A good truck, yes. Make a lot of noise being near me. Good, yes. Good for the podcast. People love it. So, he was saying that the hangers are a much better deal than blasters because you're paying $5 extra for that stupid man-made manufactured relic, that medallion horse crap. And it made sense to me. I said, you're right. Why am I buying blasters? I should just be buying hangers. Maybe even buy a hanger, case, not case, whatever they come in. It's like $89 and you get like 8 of them, which seems like a pretty good deal. And you can buy a lot more and get a lot more cards. Now, odds of getting autographs, getting special crap, who knows? I think it's going to be the same or very similar to a blaster. But I've seen plenty of people get good crap out of the hangers. So yesterday, I bought the first 2 that are there. If I touch it, I used to go, I'm going to search around. Now I just take the first 2 because if the baseball card gods want me to get a card that is very good, they're going to put it right in front of me. They're not going to hide it on me. They're going to be like, Dave, here you go. Take this. Take this box. May it serve you well. So I got the first 2 boxes, and awesome. Got a Brad Halsey. Yes, he's nothing spectacular, but I did get a 1984 Brad Halsey autograph, and I also get a Vladimir Guerrero, I think it was a rookie debut, 150th anniversary, which they're selling for $20. There's no sold. So I actually took a picture of it right away because since I was there opening up by myself, I said, well, I got the time. I took a picture of it and tried to sell that right away because there wasn't too many up on the eBay. And the one thing that I didn't like was I got a lot of the same exact cards in the exact same sequence. So it looked like I opened up the box and I got the first 10 cards were exactly the same. And then the next 5 or 8, how they flip them around stupidly instead of just keeping it nice. And I don't know why they do that. But those were different. And then like the next round of cards, they were exactly the same. So that was the only thing I was a little annoyed about because I got a lot of the same. Some good. I got 2 Nick Senzel rookie cards. The rookie cards, not rookie debut and all that horse crap. Just to let you know, rookie debuts, they don't go for that much. They just don't. They go for half at least. So I was happy with the cards that I got. Those were 2 big hits. And just, like I said, I like to listen to things, and if it's something good or valuable information, I'm going to share it. So I believe Jabs gave out a good tidbit, a good tidbit. And I do also like opening jumbo boxes better. Just something about it. just seems like you get better cards. It may not be the case. And maybe price per card may not be there. But at least you get an autograph. Now, in these Topps flagships, the autographs are really not that big of a deal. And I know a lot of people also are asking about the silver packs. To me, how rare? It's very rare. I think someone said 1 in 90 boxes you get an autograph silver pack. It's very, very difficult to get. So they're not that big of a deal, the silver packs, to me personally. If you bought a whole bunch of them together, that might be cool to open up. But who knows? Maybe they got the autograph, and so they know that all these are crap. You don't know. It's a crapshoot. So just think about that when you're buying a whole bunch of silver packs. Unless you have the cases and you just put them off to the side and you know, obviously you would know because it's your case. But it's just, I don't know. I do know, I don't think, unless they are a trusted seller, I wouldn't buy those packs. But Topps Update, I don't know, I like them. They're nice. They're good. I like that stuff. Not as much as Heritage. I really like Heritage. I really like the fact the short prints, the variations, and I know Topps has as well, but for some reason in Heritage it seems like a cooler thing. I don't know. I don't know why. It just does, all right? It just does. All right. I don't know when the World Series is. Once my Yankees are out of it, I pretty much shut down and don't care about it. I think it's going to be a good series. I think the Nationals are going to put up a good fight. If the Astros play like they typically play, they're going to beat up on Nationals. It doesn't matter who's pitching. They're just going to beat them up because they don't have the bullpen. And the hitters, even though they are hitting well, they're not as good as the Astros, and they're not as deep. Not even close. But if the Astros play like they did against the Yankees, Nationals got a chance. They do. Because the Astros didn't play that great. They came up in clutch situations, but it wasn't enough. If the Nationals get first and second on for 4 or 5 innings, they're going to bring them in. So I think the scores are going to be a little bit different. So I think the Astros are going to win. They deserve to win anyway. But I'll be rooting for the Nationals because they just haven't won in a while. No reason. I really don't hate the Astros, to be honest with you. It's not like the Red Sox. I hate the Red Sox. That's it. I really hate the Red Sox, and that's it. There's really no other team I really despise. I used to hate the Mariners because they beat the Yankees with Don Mattingly. That really bothered me. That he didn't get his World Series. They were up 2 games, and then they lost all 3. 95. But then we beat up on the Mariners a lot. So it is what it is. I think that's it, people. I'm driving now into the city. Ugh. And a lot of people like the glitz and the glam of the city. I could care less. I don't care at all. Unless I was a mogul and I had buildings, then I would be, liking the city more. But I am not. I am no mogul. All right, guys, I'm just jibber-jabbering. SVA card collectors, I had an article talking about doing the opposite, and also download the app, Flick Chat app. We have a bunch of conversations, I don't know what. I really can't think of anything witty to say anymore. You guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later.